So, of course, if he loses this, it doesn't really matter. If he wins, we will need to wait a little bit. I actually need to swap the colors. So Amateratzui is blue and Prawsha is red. We have a human mirror, Empire mirror. This was really interesting. Amateratzui seems a little bit confused here. He's searching for the exit from his base. Probably going for a barracks here. Once again, doesn't use the rally point from his town hall. I see multiple players not doing that, not setting up rally points, just wasting time with their peasants. Now he set it up. Prawsha is going for more conservative base. He's just trying to fit everything to one huge bunch instead of blocking the path in his whole town. This is definitely used in some occasions. I would say in Empire Mirror, you can definitely utilize it, because it won't help you too much if you just block yourself from attacking enemy swordsmen, and if they make catapults, they will just destroy it. Also, if they make Valkyries, it's better to have everything at one place, with maybe a few towers, so you can protect everything. So overall, this is definitely, I would say, the right decision. He decides to not finish the barracks, it would just waste him time. Usually you want to stop at like 750 HP, just to be a little bit more efficient, but this is definitely fine. The reason you do this is because you don't have the population for the swordsman anyway, so you just need to finish the farm, but you definitely want to pre-build the barracks because it takes much more time. Of course, you can just build barracks with one peasant and farm with another, but to be honest, this is more efficient. Of course, you just don't need to waste two peasants, just one, and then you can use him for exploration. And also, you might still have gold problems if you do that too quickly, so this is definitely the safer way. And he's also, of course, making another barracks to produce even quicker. Here is one AFK peasant. I don't know if he's trying to block the way with him, but it's definitely not going to help, because if swordsman comes here, he will just kill the peasant and continue. So we should definitely be exploring with him, or at least utilizing him to get some more resources. Actually, this is kind of confusing that you see the old colors here, because the overlay that you see with the blue color of Amateratzui and red Prawsha that you also see here in the game is something I only see on my second monitor, so when I see those colors in the resources tab, it's quite confusing. So let's actually turn it off probably. You can see both of them are around 20 population. You can see some starting gems, as Prawsha is going for the stone keep upgrade. Not making a tower yet. I think that might be smart, but yeah, definitely. Amateratzui doesn't seem like he's going to rush him, even though he's going for second barracks. But he's also building a tower, yeah, so I think he's going more defensive, while Prawsha is going to really quickly get to probably priests, but maybe even catapults. The problem is that if you make catapults too early and you don't have enough units in front of them... Oh, this was actually quite interesting strategy. Tower rush. Yeah, so if you make them too early, they will just get destroyed by pikemans, because they kill them really quickly. Also, pikemans have elixir of strength, which gives them also a movement speed buff. So then you can really quickly run on the catapults and just destroy them. So probably priests will be the choice here. Yeah, he's going for temple. Also building Elven Sanctuary, but I think he's not going to make Valkyries. Probably just going for a Phoenix to explore the map and explore in front of his units. Here we can see some population problems. Okay, he's building a farm, but a little bit too late. Also going for the upgrades of his town hall, also later than Prawsha. Making a blacksmith, but to be honest, it's not that important in Human Mirror, so it doesn't really matter when he does that. Also don't have wood problems, so this doesn't make too much sense, but maybe if he wants to make lots of Elven Rangers and kinda protect it here, but then he will just get destroyed by catapults, so to be honest, Not the smartest move to make blacksmith in Empire Mirror. We can see 5 swordsmen against 6, but there is a tower, so definitely if Amateratzui stay close to this area, there is no way Prawsha is going to push it. I personally would just place 2 swordsmen here, like this exactly, and just press hold position and just put the rest behind it, so the swordsmen are not randomly automatically running out of the position and getting destroyed outside of the range of the tower. But Prawsha, of course, is not going to push into the towers without any more units, so he will definitely take his time. Both players don't have any gems. We can see the Elven Sanctuary here at both sides, but none of the players are really using it yet. Maybe they have it just up, so if they see Valkyries, so they can start creating some phoenixes. But I would still expect at least 1 phoenix. Actually, yeah, he's here. Prawsha made 1 phoenix and he's exploring with him, checking the back area if there are no secret strategies for, let's say, if there was a Valkyrie beacon hidden in the back. Yeah, so definitely want to check it with the phoenix. He sees the Elven Sanctuary. He's in no danger because Amateratzui don't have any ranged units, only this tower, which is of course out of range. He's making also a phoenix, but that doesn't really matter. He's making Iron Sword upgrade, so he'll have a little bit stronger damage on his swordsmans, but Prawsha is finally going for the Gnome Workshop, going to produce some catapults, and to be honest, I think that's going to totally destroy this place. Also, Prawsha is holding him locked up in this position, kinda, so to be honest, actually, here we have a Phoenix duel. Maybe he has mana for Nova. I think it costs 30 mana, so maybe he will be able to destroy Amateratzui. We'll have to see. He needs to destroy him before he can get the mana. But here is the tower, he needs to be careful. And I was saying that Prawsha is holding him kinda locked in this position, so he could potentially actually expand. But to be honest, he doesn't even need to do that. It would be a risk, and if he just plays like this, he can be pretty sure that Amateratzui is not going to expand anywhere, because he's just stuck here. He will need to make a Gnome Workshop, create an arc, and then fly somewhere and create expansion there. Prawsha could still spot the Phoenix, so not gonna happen. So Prawsha can be Prawsha can be sure that Amateratzui is not going to expand, and because of that he doesn't even need to expand himself and put himself out there into a risk. He's still scouting, of course, checking all the expansions. Quite ordinary behavior. He has 3 priests, definitely going to bring up the power level of his army. Here we have the 1 upgrade, but yeah, this is actually a very interesting fact. Or not fact, but something to think about. If you have priests, you can bless your army, that will give you 1 damage bonus. If you just upgrade your swordsmen in blacksmith, it will also give them 1 damage bonus. But of course it's much easier to just build a blacksmith and create 1 really cheap upgrade. While here you need to upgrade your town hall, create a temple, make a priest, save up some mana, and then cast the bless. Also it has a circle, so it maybe won't be on all the units. So overall, it's just much better to do this. But of course, on the way of getting to the bless, you will also have the priests, which are really effective. So overall, it's much better to get the priests. But if you want a small upgrade in the beginning, you can definitely try to get the blacksmith. Even though, as I said, usually it won't be worth it, because you want to spend the resources on more swordsmen. That will just help you usually more. The only situation where it would be better to have the damage upgrade, even if you have lesser amount of units, is if you are playing or fighting in a really small space, where you are just fighting 3 versus 3 units, let's say. Then of course it's just better to have stronger damage. We can see Catapults War are starting. Oh, actually, Amateratzui is going for a Dryad. We can see 70 population from Prawsha, definitely much stronger army. 10 population is really a lot. Amateratzui definitely wasting some peasants on wood. Or I mean, he just has too many on wood. He wasted gold on that and time. Also has some unspent gold. He should make more swordsmen or something. His catapults are stuck behind the barracks. Actually, oh, there's an arc. This is really sorry. I just needed a little bit of water. This is a really smart strategy to bring an arc into the fight as Empire. Especially with catapults, because you can just pick up the catapult with the arc when it's low HP, and then you can just bring it away and then you can heal it later. So this is really smart. He didn't pick it up yet, but he probably still wants to use it. Seems like a really balanced fight, but to be honest, Amateratzui is kinda winning this matchup for now. Prawsha is picking up his units, I think. We can actually see it. I would need to... Oh, this is really interesting. He just dropped his army into the enemy catapults. And before the enemy catapults actually landed their shots there, he just picked up the catapult again with his gnome arc. He's retreating. We can check by observe. He has lots of units there. 2 catapults, 2 swordsmen and 2 priests. He has 2 towers between his villagers. The enemy does not have that, so maybe he could swap to Valkyries, but probably not gonna do that. I think he's quite confident that he's going to win like this. And to be honest, he should, because the priests are just a really big advantage. This is also interesting. Amateratzui is going for Call of the Wild upgrade, so he wants to create some bears with dryads, which is really interesting. I don't think it's going to help him too much. I mean, the unit is stronger than swordsman, but I don't think that's going to be the same value as priests. And as we also saw, Prawsha was upgrading already researched resurrection in his temple, so he will be able to resurrect his units. Of course, keep in mind that he doesn't have castle, he doesn't have the upgrade for cheaper spells. It also costs 250 gems, so that would also be quite expensive for him now. But yeah, so that means that the resurrection costs 150 mana, so probably not gonna be able to use it too much, but maybe 1 cast. He has lots of gems, he should definitely make few more priests, I would say. He also made 1 dryad, which is interesting. Probably just want to make... just to use enchant on 1 enemy unit, maybe a catapult or the enemy dryad, we'll see. I'll just check what he's bringing there. 6 swordsmen and a priest, okay. Definitely want to destroy some peasants. Just checking with the phoenixes, all the camps, or I mean expansion options. Okay, he's going also for an arc. This is going to be really interesting. We have arc wars. But I think he's going to be really surprised when Prawsha lands this right here. Also, Prawsha has units at home, so he will be able to defend this. And maybe it will even force Amateratzui to retreat, because he doesn't have too many units anymore at home. Yeah, he's retreating. Prawsha is damaging the stone keep. Oh, we have a bear here. Really quick rush. To be honest, I don't really understand the bear upgrade there, because he doesn't even have that many dryads. He just made 1. Yeah, Prawsha will just pick up his swordsmen and fly away. No ranged units, so he's fine. Actually, maybe he could catch him with enchant of dryad. I think you can enchant no mark, maybe. Maybe it's mechanical and it's not possible, I'm not sure right now. But if you can enchant it, he could just enchant it and maybe produce some Elven Rangers or Phoenixes or something. Just he's almost finished with 1 production of 1 Phoenix, so he could just produce it and destroy the arc, then maybe kill the units with catapults. But maybe you cannot enchant him, I'm not sure. It costs 100 mana, which he just got when the arc was flying away, so he would be able to use it if it was possible, but I'm not sure. Prawsha is upgrading Trailblazing. Really good research, because it's going to increase the movement speed of swordsmen, which is really important because he needs to run really quickly on those catapults and dryads and everything. It seems like he's just using the bear to explore. He just summons him somewhere around here and runs to the enemy town. I mean, it's not the... Okay. This is even weirder. He just enchanted the phoenix here and have nothing to attack him with. Yeah, but what I was saying is that maybe he was just trying to make the upgrade for bears so we can explore with them, but I don't really see the point of that. You have to spend lots of resources on them, on that upgrade, and it doesn't really have any value. So we'll just kill the Dryad here with some swordsmans, of course. Oh, this was really nice from Prawsha. He actually destroyed with 2 Novas the whole arc, which means that it auto-killed 2 swordsmans that didn't fit on this small island, and also those swordsmen that are left here are of course stuck now, and I don't really understand this, but probably really funny for them that this happened. Yeah, but to be honest, I think Prawsha will just win right here. Those swordsmen could be killed by catapults really easily with no losses. Just explore it with Phoenix and shoot with catapults, but he doesn't care about them. And Amateratzui is not even creating an arc to go for them. Seems like he's not even doing anything. Maybe he just gave up here. He's attacking himself or something, I don't know. Catapults are attacking here. I mean, he is spending resources, but I'm not sure on what. Both players have tons of wood. Definitely might be a good idea, for at least for Prawsha maybe, to expand. But as I said, it's not necessary when you know that your enemy cannot expand. He's checking if the Phoenix is right here. Actually, that's maybe Amateratzui, but yeah. Nice enchants here from below, down there. He enchanted the catapults. Now he just shoots them with his catapults. Or one catapult, the second one is shooting the swordsmans. Yes, of course, lots of priests. Amateratzui didn't even create temple during the whole game. Now he's going for his swordsmans. Maybe try to bring them on the Prawsha's town, but of course he spotted the arc and is sending phoenixes after the arc. Yeah, so those 2 Dryads were a very good decision. Of course, the main problem was that Amateratzui wasted like 8 swordsmen there, maybe even 10. Yeah, but probably wouldn't change the outcome of this matchup. We are just waiting for Amateratzui to leave huge amounts of swordsmen coming from Prawsha, and the game is finished. So Prawsha is the winner. He is going to finals as expected. Here we can just see the results. 40 killed units, lost only 16. Also, it fixes the problem of Amateratzui not being able to play. So we don't need to wait for him. Prawsha can play immediately, I think. But first we need to, of course, play the other semi-final matchup between Urakar and White Defender, I believe. So that's going to happen now. 7 researches, of course some buildings, and resources is pretty balanced. Once again, Prawsha a little bit more efficient with gold, but he was not under attack, so cannot really count on that.